Many popular YouTubers say you can make tons of money with side hustles. So I'm gonna try to see how much money I can actually earn in 30 days. Here's how much money I actually made. But that's for the end of the video. Let's start with day one, with a side hustle that Mr. Money, a popular YouTuber, claims can make me up to $30 each time I complete a test on a website called Trymatter.com. So first I headed over to Trymatter.com and created an account. Now this is what the website looks like. It is a website that claims to pay people for testing out different websites and apps, and they want people to give their honest opinion about the website itself. It appears to me that Trymatter wants me to tell them what is actually bad about the sites and what prevents me from shopping or buying anything from a website. They really want to hear that. Mr. Money revealed a secret to making more money with this site, which I will expose in this video later on. Now, I love the feel of the Trymatter website. Everything looks so professional, and it is nothing like those shady websites that I've come across in the past. And those websites that promise to pay you money for surveys and whatnot. Now I'm thinking, if you truly have money to pay millions of people to take surveys, then surely you have a few $100s to build a professional website. And that for me is one of the first red flags of any website that is promising to pay me money for doing tasks. If you don't pay to beautify your own site, then I don't expect you to pay me for doing any survey. So goodbye. But anyways, back to Trymatter. The pros with Trymatter for me were getting started was a breeze. It was very easy to use. The platform is user friendly, and that made it accessible for me as I was looking to earn a bit of extra income without a steep learning curve. They also promise flexible earnings, and I appreciated that they offer payment ranging from $5 to $30. And because of that, it allows me to choose different tasks, different websites that I can review. Based on the amount of time that I was willing to invest, the amount of effort I wanted, then I picked websites based on that. Now, Trymatter also offers a variety of apps as well, or whatever piques your interest, whether it's testing website or apps. There appears to be something for everyone. Keyword appears. Now to the cons. Trymatter promises pay, but it is low. The pay is not that high. I mean, you can't make $1 million doing this for years and years, okay? So there are not many tests they will send you that pay a substantial amount of money. Based on the reviews that I've read, they don't pay that well. And as I said, most of them are in the low range, up to $30, and it is not easy to get a $30 task. The higher paying opportunities, especially those closer to the $30 range, are very limited and very difficult to come by. I think these are the ones that are reserved for actually getting on a one-on-one call with the website owner or builder, and they interview you whether on Zoom or Skype. With Trymatter, there's a need to exercise patience. That's another drawback, because as a tester, I have to be very, very patient and persistent, waiting for their emails that offer me better compensation. So it's important to set realistic expectations about the income potential on the Trymatter platform. Of course, I said the money is unpredictable. Trymatter can be it can vary from day to day, and some days there are tests they will send you that will pay very well. Other days there are tests that are a measly $5. So it can be a challenge to find consistently high paying tests. Trymatter requires that users have to wait for a processing period before they can actually earn any funds. Before the funds are credited to their account, you have to wait a little while. I would not be considering Trymatter as a side hustle. I'll return to Trymatter in a few days, but let's fast forward to day 10 when I signed up for Shrink Earn. So as you can see here, ShrinkEarn.com had 285 reviews at the time of this recording, and they have 5 out of 5 stars. Now really, 285 people gave this 5 stars. This is a red flag for me. It can't be true. 285 people can't all have a stellar experience. Something is definitely fishy about this website, and so it's a no for me. As I promised earlier, a trick to earning more on TriMatter is to think out loud. Yeah, to speak out your thoughts as you explore a website. So while recording, I was usually thinking to myself because I was a bit self-conscious. Although I normally speak out loud while I'm browsing websites on my own, because I knew I was being recorded, that kind of affected me a little bit in my psyche. And so I was just watching the website and not speaking out loud enough about what I was thinking. I had to ensure that I followed their instructions very carefully, speaking my thoughts while I was browsing any website. To improve my chances of getting a test, I had to fill out my full demographic profile as completely as possible. That was a key. And I applied for some tests, but many of them were too late. So by the time I got an email notification that a test was available, and then I click on that link that they send, perhaps maybe 2 or 3 hours later, it wasn't even that late. Once I click on the link, they tell me that the test was no longer available. So that means somebody else jumped in before me. So I need to apply for tests promptly because they're given on a first come, first served basis. You snooze, you lose. Day 16 was the day I signed up for Taskverse. Now, will this website be able to make me $300 once and for all? So I just finished recording 100 short sentences with my microphone for this platform called Taskverse. Now, what Taskverse does is that they give you short sentences that you record so that they can train their AI software. So they promise to pay you $35 for recording those 100 sentences. Now, it took me over an hour, maybe an hour and 12 minutes to record all of these 100 sentences. And I think the time went in re-recording. So you have to play back what you said and check to see if there is any noise in the background, if it came out fine. So that was a bummer for me. Especially, I have to be in a quiet place in order to record correctly. And for me, this was kind of difficult because I have dog barking noises all day. I live close to a highway, so there's traffic going by all the time, huge trucks. It's just a mess. So this is best to do overnight when it's quiet. But first, before getting to the sentences, Taskverse gave me a quick survey to complete where they ask questions about my language, and then they give you those sentences to record. Once I signed up, I took a test from Taskverse which promised to pay me $35 for repeating 100 sentences. Here's the footage of what actually happened. So as you can see, I'm on the Taskverse website and I'm taking the test. So I'm going to start recording. Look, Meta, call Richard's number on my phone. And then you have to check it out to see if it's working. Keep in mind, this is just one out of 100 different voice recordings I have to submit to see if the audio quality is good. Look, Meta, call Richard's number on... Oh, why does it do that? Let's re-record. Is that not recording? Look, Meta, capture a photo in 10 minutes. Okay, so I need to re-record this because there was noise in the background. 3, 2, 1. Look, Meta, capture a photo. Meta, capture a photo. Look, Meta, look, Meta, look, Meta, look, Meta. I submitted the voice recordings in hopes of getting accepted. To my surprise, on day 23, they actually accepted my voice recordings, meaning that I would get paid sooner or later. But unfortunately, day 24 went by. Day 25 went by. Day 26 went by. Day 27 went by. Day 28 went by. Day 29 went by. An entire week went by, and I didn't receive a single word from Taskverse, much less for a single dollar. I'm starting to think this is a scam. Day 30, the final day. So, how much money did I make in total? After my exhausting research throughout a 30-day period, I have made a total of $0. Hold on. Let me find my phone. Wait. It looks like Taskverse actually paid me $35. Yay! After all that tiring work, I made a total of $35. And I probably will never take another test because of how tiring it was. That's definitely not $300 a day. But I also tried $100 a day side hustles for 30 days straight, and the results will shock you.